It's a Philly cheesesteak trilogy production.
Miss Lala.
Wow, man, wow. You telling me?
Say it one more time.
You got a TV show?
Miss Lala's down.
And the best steaks in town? Yo, Lala!
You ain't got me till you get me.
Working at the Philly cheesesteak factory.
We don't play that. We got a standard, we got a reputation, and I won't be compromised by nobody.
That's
Here is a franchise.
Stay on your grind. We serving cheese.
I'm Miss Lala, the owner of the Philly Cheesesteak Factory 1 and 2. And we're trying to open up this new location on February the 1st. I'm hoping it'll be a nice family and fun day, but things have been going wrong. In food service, you gotta love people, you gotta love what you do, because the community, the people, they're the worst. They're the rudest. They talk to you like you're a servant, when actually what we do is a labor of love. And preparing an authentic cheesesteak is an art form when done right. You don't do it right, you ruin the reputation.
Philly cheesesteak, baby, come and get you one.
I grew up eating Philly cheesesteaks. I feel like I'm a part of the history, and I brought that to Augusta. And it just makes me proud. Every time an Augusta native comes in and their eyes pop wide open when they take a bite of that cheesesteak.
Yeah, how y'all doing? I'm sitting here at the Philly Cheesesteak Factory off of Peachtree Road, and I was craving one of my Italian hoagies. They so delicious. They sell Philly cheesesteak. They got the best around town, but I tell you one thing now, if you order one of these Italians, you get on a Philly cheesesteak and Italian. So come check us out. And, I've been coming here for about the past year now. I tell you something, boy, it's good eating. But I'm about to dig into this sandwich right now, but y'all be easy.
I put that there. I put this together and let no man set it apart, because me and my wife brought this here, and hopefully it'll remain here with God will.
I'll get you a half a fried Philly, D.
This is my first restaurant that I've ever had. It was demanding, you know what I'm saying? But we did it. Make sure you put all that in there, all right? And we went through this whole thing, you know what I mean, me and my wife together, building this whole empire, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can grow like McDonald's. Maybe one day we'll be an empire as opposed to one restaurant. So we get ready to go into our next restaurant. That's Philly Cheesesteak Factory 2. And hopefully that'll grow and we can build off of that. It's like a seed. Grow in a tree, and the tree drops apples and seeds, and that's what we're trying to do here. But we got, you know what I mean, we got good people behind us, you know what I'm saying? We got good workers. They do the right thing, you know, but we just had a fight, matter of fact, the other day. It's the first time we ever had a fight in here. And,
yeah, P-Nice.
P-Nice.
From Power 107's girlfriend, old girlfriend, came in here and fought my buddy with a new one, and she ripped out with a new one. I don't know all these houses.
Yeah.
While Bruno Mill has it that they was in here. I did not like it, but my homie called me, we good. P-Nice is actually going to do a food challenge with Power 10, Foxy 103's Block Obama. I've been knowing him for a good 10 years. We all tight.
Yeah, he good people.
Really chill. So they're going to be doing a food challenge at Philly Cheesesteak Factory 2 before the grand's open. We put this up and we call this the Wall of Fame. Philly and I used to be rappers in Philly, and I used to sing, and we had our own group, and we did a lot of stuff. And Philly has a brother that is real popular in Philly. He's a promoter, and he has a company called, I forget, but he pulled us in, and we all started working for him in the company doing security for celebrities, bodyguarding. And
We were rappers. We were always in the music industry, and we grew up with Will. Will was like, I'm like a brother to Will, and y'all take it easy now. I appreciate it. All right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Bye, baby.
And Will was like, we grew up with Will, and we was there when Will started.
You mean Will Smith?
Will
Oh,
Smith.
yes, Will Smith. I
Will Smith.
remember calling the hospital one time for Charlie Mack and pretending like I was Miriam's mother. It was a big DJ in Philly. And I did the same thing with Will's song repeatedly called the radio station to give him airplay. But Will was a young buck, straight out of high school. They flew him to London, and my husband's brother, Charlie Mack, used to live with me, and he brought him to our house. It was like 27 years ago. And I lived on the 3rd floor, and he was like, yo, Lala! I was like, what? And he was like, come to the window. And I looked out there, I was like, what do y'all want? He was like, this Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He gonna be a rapper. I was like, no, he ain't. He gonna be an actor with them big ears. And they laughed, but he was very, very successful and smart with his career. And we really, you know, like what he's giving to our world. Yeah, his kids, I remember meeting.
What is doing?
Who? What's going on, Flocko?
Good.
Keeping it locked. I'm staying on the clock with Flock.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
You know I stay locked.
Mama, the president of the midday, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know I stay locked on the clock with Flock.
There you go. And when you're on the clock with Flop, even when you're late, you're still on time.
Oh, and I'm on the block.
All right. How you doing? How you been?
I'm doing better.
Yo, what you got for me? You got my 6-inch? You know I like it 6-inch. Cut in half.
Lettuce.
Not chopped up well. Lettuce, tomato, bell pepper, and
Onion.
a little bit of onion,
Add mayo today.
light mayo.
More to go.
And we also go and make sure cut in half. You good? Oh, and
Chevy water rice.
one of them ices. Give me one of them ices.
Okay? You know I know.
How you been though?
I'm doing better.
I'm blocking everybody.
I'm getting better. Block up in New York, he opening up another cheesesteak factory up here.
Okay, that's what's up.
He trying to do the darn thing. And you know, DeAndre, he's still doing his little modeling and whatnot.
Folks, I'm DeAndre Austin from the Philly CheeseSteak Factory, and I've got jokes. Y'all ready to laugh?
Yeah.
Are y'all sure?
Yeah.
Are y'all positively sure?
Oh yeah.
Let's get started. What does a puppy call his father? Paw! What time is it when 5 cats are chasing one fat rat down the street?
What time is it?
5 after 1. How did the number 7 get so fast? Because 7, 8, 9. Last one. What kind of bugs put fires out?
What kind of bugs put fires out? I don't know.
Water bugs. That's all, folks. I hope to see you at the Philly CheeseSteak Factory. Over and out. And remember, I'm not Kevin Hart. I'm taller than him. I'm cuter than him. I'm smarter than him.
He also runs his own book club called the Galaxy Book Club. He teaches young children how to read and share their lives with others. Be nice.
What's up, baby?
How you been?
I'm good, man. Working hard. Just getting off that tour, you know.
I heard you just got off a tour. I heard one of your singles. I love it.
Now, you know, you need a manager, man. Come on, stop playing.
You want me to manage you?
Listen, man. Look, you got Will Smith on the wall. You got Hulk Hogan on the wall. You need to have Pete Nice on the wall. I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to work.
I know. What you getting, boo? What you getting?
All right, you know what?
Cheesesteak, 12-inch. Cheesesteak. Onion mayo.
Like you said, man.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
You want lemonade or tea? I know you love that tea. All right, go on and relax. Let mama take care of you.
I appreciate you, sweetheart.
All right, baby. Let me get you going.
All right, cool. What up, it's your boy P Nice, Mr. Running Out of Money. Understand. Philly Cheesesteak Factory, the best Philly cheesesteaks in the city, in the world. Right here in Augusta, Georgia, man. This, let me tell you what, it keeps my belly full. So you definitely want to come here and get your Philly done right. Because it's Philly and it's real Philly. You understand? And they really from Philly. Right here on Peach Orchard Road. Wait for it.
Some people say family and business don't mix, and to some degree, I really believe they're right, because working with my kids on a daily, my husband on a daily, it really stressed me out. One day we had a line wrapped around the building. We had just opened, and I was looking for one of my sons, and the customer was like, he just went in the bathroom. 20 minutes went by, 25, he hadn't came out yet. Well, that customer went and knocked on the door and he said, your mother needs you. Well, my son came out so embarrassed in front of everybody and said, Mom, why would you send that man in the bathroom to get me? I was like, what man? What you talking about, baby? He said, a man knocked on the door and got me out the bathroom. I said, well, maybe you need to be in here on your game instead of on your throne. Right, go ahead and take your break, and I'm gonna make you what you really love.
No doubt, Ms. Lala, I'll go ahead and take a little lunch break now. But I do want that Philly cheesesteak pizza sandwich, though. You know, that drink is slamming, along with the fries to go right along with it. And the piece of fries, mwah. I'm telling you, the best thing popping from Brooklyn down to Miami, 305-786, baby. That's how we do.
Now, here's what you want to do. You want to keep track of the finances, the money. You don't play with nobody's money, okay? So you want to make sure that when you put in their tips, you only put in what they're giving you.
Yeah, so what we're trying to build here is a franchise. Maybe one day we'll be getting McDonald's money. Our ultimate focus is to become like McDonald's or Checkers or one of those type. I know they started from humble beginnings, you know what I mean? And that's where we come from, humble beginnings. We started in Philadelphia and we came here in Augusta, Georgia. And what we're trying to do, first we had one restaurant, now we have another. So we have ethics, you know, morals, with moral fiber. Just because we come from the ghetto don't mean we are the ghetto. We can work hard and make something out of ourselves. Anybody can. You as a black person or a white person, Chinese, it doesn't matter. If it's inside you and you have that drive and will and determination to make it, you can make it. Don't say you can't, because I made it. And when I started off, I could barely read, barely write, and now I have a restaurant. So you can't tell me that you can't make it, because I did. And that's for real.
I've always taken care of what needed to be taken care of so he could go out and bring in finances. And as a wife, you're not supposed to bring stress and strife to that man and always nagging. Don't nobody want to hear that. No, get it together if you're doing that. My husband and I met 30 years ago in Philly. I was walking down the street and I had a big reputation for being a badass. In fact, I used to gang war with the boys and I was a preacher's daughter, so I was walking down the street and he just didn't know how to approach me.
First time I met my mommy, I call her my mommy, that's my baby. She blew me away because, you know, she got so much charisma. I guess you could call it swag. And back then she was she was ghetto. You know what I mean? She had a ghetto swag about her, and you know, any other man, you know what I mean, they'd probably be scared to approach her, but me, it was something, you know, in her eyes that caught me, and it blew me away, so, you know what I mean?
And he walked up to me and kissed me and stuck his tongue in my mouth.
I approached her, and I kissed her, and, you know, I was young, so I put my tongue down her throat, but you know what I'm saying.
And his brother was like, you know who that is? His brother was a big time guy he promoted rappers, and he was Will Smith's bodyguard, and, you know, helping him come up. And he was telling him who I was, and we've been together every day for the last 30 years.
It's crazy like that. You know, when you're young, you do stupid things, but I guess it turned out pretty well because we're still together 30 years ago.
This is truly a love that's going to last forever. It's nothing like being in love with somebody you can trust. You don't have to count their words. You don't have to go through their cell phone. It makes you, it leaves you room to do other stuff.
And we are as strong as our weakest link. So we try to drive that in. You know what I mean? Not slave drive, but speak and teach and so forth. And if they can get that, because like I said, it starts from the bottom and works its way up to the top. And I'm not afraid, even though I own a restaurant, I'm not afraid to put my hands in, get dirty, cook, whatever it takes. So, and I can do 5 and 6 and 7 different things at one time, and that's what I teach my employees, and that's how I want them. If they don't do that, then I can't do nothing with them. They got to be able to do 4 and 5 things at a time. I call it the circle.
We are the best because the owners are in the shop making it and giving you the quality service that you deserve. Hands down.
You was different in your sweatsuit. Who this? Well, how you gonna bring your wife here and not introduce her to me, Rick? Couldn't I take care of you? Alright, we take good care of him together. What's your name? Nicole, I'm Miss Lala. Nice to meet you. You gonna have a 6-inch mushroom cheesesteak?
No.
With just mayonnaise, salt, and pepper?
Yeah.
You know what? Tell me what you're getting. You getting your fries and tea?
These sandwiches are considered to literally be food for the gods. And people will say, oh, I had one from Check-Its. No, spit that out. That ain't how they make them.
Miss Lala.
Dude,
What's going on?
Foxy 103. Good chill, my baby. What's going on?
You know me. I need that bachelor special, baby.
I know that's right.
You know it with the cheese sauce and the fries.
And cheese and meat.
Exactly.
That's
Let me
all
get
you ever get.
the bachelor special for the #1 bachelor, baby.
I'm like, ladies.
You know.
He's available.
Hey, and let me get that good lemonade to go with it. I'm good money. That's what I need in my life right now.
Okay, you need some good loving.
That's what I need, Lala.
Get it hot like an oven.
You know what it is. See? That's why you my girl. I drive all the way from Carolina over here.
I know that's right, boo. I got you covered. This one gonna be on the house because you've been giving me so much free radio advertisement.
You gotta show love. You gotta show love. Your boy Chile Chills checking in. My favorite spot, Philly Cheesesteak Factory. Had to get my 12-inch cheesesteak with the mushrooms, man. I come all across town just to get this. When you talk about the best Philly cheesesteaks in Augusta, you talk about this right here, man. I mean, look at it. I'm gonna have to take half of it home with me, so it's something you eat now, and then you take the rest home, man. So always support Philly cheesesteak. Look at it, man. You got the cheese, so much meat. That's a meal in itself. Salt, pepper, cheese, mushrooms, can't go wrong. This right here is what I call Philly's finest. And you heard that from your boy Chile Chills. Now, excuse me, but I got to get busy right now.
Now this is one of my favorites. It's mango water ice. And that's what sets us apart from our competitors because we make this product here, we sell it here, and it's something that Philly was making when we were kids in Philadelphia. And we just brought our traditions here to Augusta.
So I had gotten terminally ill and I got pregnant as well, and they were telling me the mixture of me having this baby with this sarcoidosis, I may not live. Well, they put me on this steroid called prednisone. This prednisone causes so many side effects, but it keeps you alive, but the steroid will actually kill you. It gave me high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, an enlarged heart, fibromyalgia, and just a host of different side effects. It makes your bones brittle, so I'm always in pain. In the morning I wake up, my pain is about a 10. My doctor has me a prescription for a 10-3-2-5. This is a pain pill called hydrocodone. Well, instead of me taking 2 of them, I take 4. That gets me up, that gets me going. My pain goes down to about a 4 or a 5. I live with pain absolutely every day of my life. For 2 whole years, I've been vomiting because my lung doctor told me, you know, you're not going to live. You gained 200 pounds. You're not going to live to even see this little boy grow up if you don't get gastric bypass surgery.
Man, it hit me real hard. I felt it in my soul. It came across in everything that I did, but I supported my wife. I loved her. She gained 200 pounds extra, and I never faltered. Not 1 second, not one moment.
But once I got so sick, everybody was afraid. We all got scared that I was going to die. I had to actually leave my business.
I loved her for who she was, not for how she looked or how she became. And I supported her. I would never turn my back on her.
So my husband and I, we talked about it. We did it. After this bypass surgery, I was still sick, but my weight was coming down, the high blood pressure went away, the sugar diabetes went away, but the pain was still enormous.
No matter what, I kept working, I kept fighting, I kept the family going, I kept the business going. I had a lot on my plate, and I wanted that way. I wanted to fight, you know what I'm saying? Because I am a boxer. I boxed all my life, so I grew up in Philadelphia, and all I knew was fight. So when that happened, that was the biggest fight of my life and her life.
But the soldiers were coming, writing me guest check, notes on the guest checks, telling me to stay alive and keep it together, and we can't wait for you to open up CheeseSteak Factory 2. And my husband was like, we are not opening up another restaurant. They ain't gonna kill my wife. I'm here. I'm at the Philly CheeseSteak Factory 2. I'm 225 pounds slimmer. I'm in a lot of pain. I take a lot of medicine, but I've never felt better. I'm ready to keep the fight going.
It's a lot of places ruining the name of the Philly cheesesteak, and we're here to bring you something authentic. It's awesome that we could come to Georgia and do what we love. Preparing a cheesesteak is an art form here at the Philly CheeseSteak Factory, and we take our food seriously, and we find it offensive when being compared to others.
We are the best because the owners are in the shop making it and giving you the quality service that you deserve.